Welcome to another episode of A Word in Season. I hope you and your family are well and enjoying the beautiful summer weather we have had. The change of season is well and truly here, and we have been enjoying the warm summer weather very early this year. Today I would like to share with you about choices. Our ability to choose is such a beautiful gift from the Lord. The free will and the freedom that God has gifted us right from the Garden of Eden is something we need to treasure, as it means that we are not being controlled by a higher being or a superior power. Our God is not like that at all. He has given us the ability and the capacity to choose. This ability sets us apart from all creation. Various sources suggest that on average, adults make 33,000 to 35,000 decisions every day, which includes what we will eat, what we will wear, how and what we will say and how we'll say it. Decisions happen automatically and simultaneously through the information we've subconsciously stored about what is good and what is bad. There is no need for us to think very hard about some of these things. Gerald Zaltman, a Harvard Business School professor, suggests that 95% of our cognition occurs in the subconscious mind. This is by necessity. Our brains would short circuit if we had to weigh more than 30,000 decisions one by one. Some of the decisions we're making, of course, are heavier than others. How we will carry out our jobs or use our time, how we treat our loved ones, how and where we will invest our money. When we leave too many choices to our subconscious simply because we're doing things the way we've always done them, we miss out on opportunities to do better. There is a strong merit of the fact that when we pause, reflect, meditate, read God's Word and allow it to speak back to us, this interrupts the autopilot mode and gives us the opportunity to be invited into spaces where God can show us His will and purpose for our lives. Speaking of making choices, I remember when Janelle and I were living in Zambia, I recall that we did not have many options for breakfast cereal. We go to the supermarket to do our shopping, and when it's time to choose a breakfast cereal, there is only one choice: cornflakes. This was back in the day though. I am sure it is not like that now. When we came back to Australia, I remember that part of our reverse culture shock was the fact that when we go to the supermarket, you can find a whole aisle of breakfast cereal, too many options to choose from. Our ability to make choices also has an impact in our relationship with God and how we love and serve Him. Joshua 24:15 says, "But if serving the Lord seems undesirable to you, then choose for yourselves this day whom you will serve, whether the gods your ancestors served beyond the Euphrates or the gods of the Amorites in whose land you are living. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord." Joshua summoned and challenged the people of Israel, its elders, judges, leaders, and officials to serve the Lord. He reminded them how God delivered them from the hands of their enemies, time and time again. Verse 15 of Joshua 24 is the most quoted and familiar text we hear often. But today I would like to draw our attention to what verse 14 says. "Now fear the Lord and serve Him with all faithfulness. Throw away the gods your ancestors worshipped beyond the river Euphrates and in Egypt, and serve the Lord." This truly begs the question, what might these gods look like in your life? Is it the God of money, wealth, position, power, fame, ambition that you need to throw away or leave behind or let go? The charge that Joshua gave the people of Israel was simple: fear the Lord and serve Him only. I would like to invite you to pause from the busyness of your day and take a few seconds to reflect on the things that you need to let go and leave behind. This will require you to make a choice and hear the charge from the words of Joshua. Now fear the Lord and serve Him with faithfulness. Throw away the gods your ancestors worshipped beyond the river Euphrates and in Egypt, and serve the Lord. As we see the dawning of yet another year, 2025, what might be some of the things that we need to leave behind, things we need to let go, so that we can freely and wholeheartedly serve the Lord? I echo the words of Joshua, and I speak it on behalf of my family, and this is my heart's desire. But as for me and my household, we will serve the Lord. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with me today. And my prayer is that the Lord will continue to lead and guide you as you make various choices today and into the future. God bless you.